Alright, this is a 2010 Acura MDX. I'm doing sway bar bushings, not the end links. And I was asked if it's a hard job. And that really depends on what you consider to be a hard job. The bushing sits in here. I've already got this one off. But it looks like this. This is the old one. It's 2 bolts. Okay, it doesn't want to play nice with others right now, but that would press down on. Let me give you the new one; will fit a little easier. The old one's really in bad shape. There, it presses down like that, and would just bolt right in there. And it's got a split there that you need to open up, put around the sway bar. It's got an arrow marked forward. Or front rather, like that. So it goes on, in this case, with the split towards the back. And then it's 2 little bolts. Now on the Acura MDX, the rearmost bolt back here is a real pain. It's between these larger bolts, and it doesn't turn real easy, at least here in the Rust Belt of Michigan. And while you might want to get a half-inch drive ratchet in here for a little extra torque, it does not fit. So what I've come up with is this 3/8 ratchet, and then I just put this little cheater bar on the back of it so that I've got a little more grab on her. Now, one of mine was stripped good and proper. Somebody's been in here once already, so I had to use an extractor tool. I want to say this is an Irwin set. Yep. And these work really well. If you can get the space, you want to hammer it on. But if not, it's a tapered fit, and it will actually grab on all by itself as long as you get it square onto whatever bolt you're working on. It will tighten itself on as you loosen that bolt up. So it's not a terrible job aside from getting to the 2 bolts on either side, and hoping no one else has been in there before to strip one of them out. So that's pretty much the job. I don't have enough battery power or a way to wedge my phone in here to show you actually doing it, but that's it. It will sit right here, and maybe when I get this done, I'll get another short video showing it assembled, so you can get another look at it. Alright, this is what I'm talking about with that back one. So the ratchet's on it, and I've got it in place. You can see it's over the sway bar. Front one's bolted down. This rear one, I mean, I could barely even get the camera to show you, but I've got about this much movement, and I can only get my fingertips on the ratchet. So I'm going to drive it all the way down as best as I can like this. I'm going to have to get my cheater bar back on here to drive it down the rest of the way, because with these new bushings, they're not worn out. So driving these down all the way, and you want to drive them all the way down so that it's firmly clamped in place. It actually takes a bit of work on these new ones, and it doesn't look like it right now, but I got a lot of thread on these. These are fine thread bolts, and yeah, this is about what you get to work with. So you're not getting anything bigger in there than a 3/8 ratchet. It's just not going to fit. And you got about that much room before the ratchet hits the sway bar in the front and the frame on the back. So enjoy it. It's fun. Alright, so a quick little addendum to the sway bar bushings. I've now had it out for a drive, and initially I was really concerned. It used to make a good deal of the clunking sounds just in my own driveway. My driveway's kind of shit. So it was really easy to know if I had it fixed or not when I was trying other things. And my initial drive after fixing the sway bar bushings, it still clunked like all hell, so I was kind of pissed. But after a couple of miles, I don't know if things settled in, because when you undo those bushings, the sway bar kind of gets out of place. But after a couple of miles, I came back, and I've gone in and out of my driveway now a couple of times, and it's silent. So if you do this, if you change the sway bar bushings, and you get back in and you go for a drive, and you're like, darn it, it didn't change anything at all, didn't fix the problem, give it a little bit. Let the sway bar settle. It seems to have taken care of it. So I may go for a longer drive later this evening, and see if the noise is completely gone. But right now, I would say, in my case, that fixed it. This old girl's got 196,000 miles on it. So I'm expecting noises. It's not in mint condition by any means, but the shocks and struts are new all the way around. The sway bar end links are new. The tires have been balanced. As far as clunks go, and the tires are solid when I shake them. There's no play. The tie rod ends, ball joints are all good. The wheel bearings are all good. So it only left a few options, and nothing like the control arm mounts on the subframe look good, and it doesn't do it under acceleration or deceleration. So I wasn't suspecting like a motor mount, and it only did it at low speeds. You go down the highway and it was smooth. So I'm 90% certain I've got it. It was, and the bushings were bad. And so for me, I've got a garage account with O'Reilly's. It was a $15 set of parts. I'm not mad if this doesn't completely fix it. I'm annoyed because that'll mean I still don't know what it is. But I'm not mad that I threw $15 at it for bushings that were worn out. So I'm going to try and get this all edited together and up later today. Today is Thursday. So look for this, and see you in the next one, I guess.